Welcome to September 22nd, 2024, a search for balance, transformation, and internal reflection. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I specialize in traditional, Western, and evolutionary astrology. I'm excited to share this month's astrological forecast with you. Please like and subscribe as it helps the channel to grow. For those of you who are new here, welcome. You can learn more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. And for those of you who've been following me, thank you for your support and for sharing your journey with me. I want to share about these two key astrological transits that are going to be happening on the same day, September 22nd, 2024. First, the sun is going to move into the sign of Libra. This marks the autumnal equinox in the northern hemisphere and the spring in the southern hemisphere. So this is one of the four cardinal points that we focus on for the year, that the others are spring equinox, summer solstice, winter solstice. And so this represents a moment of equilibrium where we have the same equal day and night that is of equal length. It's a powerful time of change. This specific equinox signals a shift towards a more introspective and relationship energies. Now, the sun, which governs our core identity and our ego, our life force, it's now moving into the sign of Libra. This is an air sign. It's associated with balance and fairness and relationships and beauty. Libra is ruled by Venus, and it seeks out harmony in all areas of our life, especially within all types of partnerships. And this can be romantic, professional, and even the relationship that we have within ourselves. Libra energy is very social, it's very diplomatic, and it strives to have a balance and justice. But there's this key detail. Libra is a cardinal sign. Now, cardinal signs, they are the initiators of the zodiac. They are the ones that need to they shake things up in order to start things moving forward. They make the decisions. They want to lead. And so while Libra's focus is on balance, that doesn't mean inaction. In fact, Libra season is a time to take action, and it's to establish these new connections or to initiate collaborations with others or start projects that bring about beauty or fairness or harmony in your life. What makes the equinox really special is that it symbolizes this turning point, like the turning of a page, the shifting of a season. As we move into this new season, take the opportunity to truly reflect on where balance is needed in your life. Are you giving enough time to your relationships, to your career, to your own self-care? Now is going to be a time that you're going to want to realign and bring those areas of your life into harmony. This is going to signal a time of diplomacy, negotiation, or creating a more harmonious environment for yourself. Now, later on the same day, Venus is now going to enter into the sign of Scorpio. This marks a really dramatic shift in our atmosphere. Venus is the planet that rules love, relationships, beauty, values, and even our finances. In astrology, Venus represents how we attract what we desire, as well as how we experience pleasure and harmony. Now, when Venus moves into the sign of Scorpio, everything gets more intense, more passionate, more serious. Scorpio is a fixed water sign. It's ruled by both Mars, the traditional ruler, and Pluto, which is the modern ruler, which means it carries these themes of emotional depth and transformation and power. Scorpio energy is all about digging deep beneath the surface because it wants to seek the truth. It wants to embrace a form of transformation. Now, when Venus moves through Scorpio, we experience relationship and values that they are more profound. So it's an all or nothing kind of thing. The transit is often associated with heightened emotions and a focus on the deeper aspects of love and intimacy. Superficial connections with others, they're just not going to cut it at this time. Venus in Scorpio truly demands an emotional engagement. It's about vulnerability. It's the truth that's in the relationships. It's going to be a time when hidden truths may now come to the surface. Things that you might have been avoiding are now going to be there for you that need to be confronted, whether it's in your love life or within friendships or within that relationship within yourself. Venus in Scorpio is asking you to look at yourself and to be real, to be honest, and to be open to transformation. Now, we need to be careful of the shadow side of Scorpio. The intensity of this energy can sometimes lead to jealousy or possessiveness or power struggles within relationships. Venus in Scorpio, it can really stir up these strong passions of want and need and desire. So it's important to channel this energy into growth and transformation rather than conflict. So before acting outwardly with others, take time to reflect inwardly, as in, where are you being less than honest with yourself, or where are you afraid to fully engage or to commit emotionally? Use this transit to explore the deeper layers of your psyche. This is going to be a really profound time that you can experience personal growth, especially in the realm of love, trust, and things that you value, people, places, and things that you value. If you're in a relationship, this is going to be a time that you're going to want to go deeper, to heal old wounds and to establish this connection that's based on trust and vulnerability. If you are single, this is going to be a period where you may find yourself attracted, that your attractions are more intense, more transformative relationships rather than looking for casual encounters with other people. Now, September 22nd, 2024 brings all of these powerful shifts as the sun enters into Libra and then Venus then moves into Scorpio. These two transits are really inviting you to seek the balance in your life while you're confronting the deep emotional truths that Scorpio energy demands. This is going to be a time to harmonize and to initiate these new connections with others, but also to dive deep into the relationships that you have and personal values. I encourage you to use this energy wisely in order to create harmony while embracing the emotional transformation. Offerings this month. Join my Patreon community for exclusive astrology content. As a member, you're going to gain access to ad-free videos, early forecasts, monthly live tarot and astrology Zoom sessions. It's really the perfect place to dive deeper into the celestial currents that guide us in our life. You can go to the link below in the description and explore all the membership tiers and benefits, and even sign up for a 1 free week membership trial. Special for Libras, celebrate your birthday with a personalized solar return reading at a special rate. Use code Libra10 at checkout to enjoy this limited time discount. Schedule your appointment today and discover what the universe has in store for you for your year ahead. And additionally, I'm offering live astrology consultations every other Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Reserve your spot and get in the queue because spaces fill up fast. So to be sure to sign up, use that link below. I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you, helping you to navigate your unique journey. So let's dive in. So for Aries Sun and Aries Rising, the sun is now entering into your 7th house of partnerships. I always call the 7th house, it's you plus somebody else. It's the +1 house. It represents partnerships, marriage, one-on-one interactions, open enemies, exes, clients. It represents significant others and your best friends. Now, as the sun moves into the sign of Libra, you're going to feel like the spotlight is on all forms of relationships for you. This is going to be an ideal time for you to focus on balance, on cooperation, on seeking out mutual respect from your closest connections. With Libra's diplomatic energy, this is an opportunity for you to find the compromise and the fairness that become these keys in order for you to maintain harmony, both in your personal and your professional partnerships. You might also find that there's opportunities to begin a significant new relationship with somebody. And if you're in one, this can be a period that can bring the focus on equity of shared goals. So if the sun is there to push you to be like more active in your legal matters or your contracts or your negotiations, in your interactions of you with other people. So pay attention to how you assert yourself in these one-on-one dynamics without losing the sight of what your own wants, needs, and desires are. Later in the same day, Venus is going to be leaving your 7th house and now moving into your 8th house. So it's taking with it or shifting the themes of partnership and moving it into 8th house topics, which is my shared resources. The 8th house is the house of deep bonding, or it's your connections with other people. This can be with business partners or significant others, or with exes, as in alimony and debt and child support. So the 8th house dealing with shared resources and deep psychological transformation, it's also about intimacy. Now, Venus entering into Scorpio here, it invites you to confront these deeper emotional truths with those people that you share the closest bonds with. Now, superficial relationships at this time, they're just not going to work for you. And you're going to be drawn to those connections that offer you profound emotional engagement. The 8th house is the house of deep bonding, where we have these deep connections with others. And this can be through family, or this can be through partnership. This is going to be a time that you're going to want to explore these themes of vulnerability, trust, shared financial matters, things like joint accounts or inheritances, or where you have your money or resources or your time invested in. Being mindful of power dynamics at this time, especially within your intimate relationships, because Venus in Scorpio, sometimes it tends to stir up your approach to intimacy and trust. And on a financial level, shared assets or investments could undergo these significant changes that come from the laser focus on it, or the wanting, the need for security or trust. The 8th house is the house of taboo topics. And so this is digging up things in order to resolve things and having those hard conversations. This is an ideal time to renew or review your joint financial plans with a partner or an advisor in order to be crystal clear on where you both stand. So Aries, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For exclusive content and deeper insights, check out my Patreon community using the link below. If you're looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the latest updates. So for Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, Venus is now going to be entering into your 6th house. The 6th house is your day-to-day living and health. It's about your routines, your seeking out a chiropractor or a doctor. It's alternative health care. It's your service to others. It's your balance between home and work. It also governs where we seek out a guide or counselor or a mentor. It's where we go to others for advice, but it's where we have to nurture and learn to care for ourselves first. So as the sun is now moving into this house, it's illuminating this area and saying, I am encouraging you to bring in more balance to your day-to-day living, to your everyday life, focusing on creating harmony between your work responsibilities and your personal well-being. Libra's energy is here to truly guide you to seek out fairness within your workplace, whether it's adjusting your workload to make sure that everything is balanced between home and work, or to improve your relationship with your coworkers. You might feel drawn to refine your health routines or seek out your health routines, as in making those appointments to go to the dentist or the doctor or whoever it is for your mental, physical, spiritual health and well-being. This is going to be a good time for you to adopt a new exercise program or something that can focus on your nutrition, or to bring more mindfulness to your daily habits. The 6th house also rules my service to other people, how I nurture and care for them. So consider how you balance your life's responsibilities with self-care in order for you to also avoid burnout. Now, on the same day, Venus is going to leave this sector of your life and move into your partnership sector. Now, Venus in your 7th house of partnerships, it's the 7th house is you plus somebody else. Business partner, significant other, clients, best friends, contracts, negotiations. It's you plus somebody else. And so Venus entering into Scorpio here, it heightens your emotional depth and the intensity of all types of relationships for you. This can be a time of transformation of your existing relationships or the beginning of something new, a deep, passionate connection with somebody. And this could be a quick connection with a friend or meeting somebody and feeling immediately drawn to them. Scorpio energy is like a magnet. They're either drawn in or it's a repelling of. And so Scorpio's energy demands authenticity. So you might find yourself craving real emotional intimacy and rejecting anything that is superficial. I always say it's like tissue paper or wax paper, not wanting any of that, but wanting the real, raw, authentic connection with others. Be mindful of possessiveness or jealousy, as these emotions can be triggered. But this is also an opportunity for you to heal these past wounds that you have within partnerships and to rebuild trust within either friends or significant others or clients or business partners. The 7th house also governs contracts and legal matters. And so this could be a significant opportunity to have developments in this area, whether it's through a new business or like partnership or legal agreements or within marriage. You might feel the need to deepen your commitments or reassess the balance of power within those close relationships that you have with other people. So Taurus, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. For those of you who are seeking exclusive content and deeper insights, check out my Patreon community using the link below. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the latest content. So for Gemini Sun and Gemini Rising, the Sun is now going to be entering into your 5th house. The 5th house for you rules creativity, romance, children, childlike activities, your personal creative expression. The 5th house is about fun and joy and pleasure of where we're willing to take a risk or what brings you, like tapping into your inner child. So the Sun in Libra moving into this house, it's about you focusing on finding balance and harmony in this area. If you've been neglecting your creative passions, now's going to be the time that you're going to want to reignite that spark, whether it's through artistic pursuits or hobbies or romantic endeavors. This is going to be the season to put yourself out there and to express your true self. This is an opportunity to embrace Libra's influence of collaborative projects and put your things out there and team up with others that you might have this greater desire to connect with and to have these really open-hearted or heart-centered connections on a deeper level. There could be new love affairs or the deepening of an existing one, especially those that emphasize balance or mutual respect within each other. If you have children, this period can bring about a focus on your relationship that is with them, encouraging more playful, harmonious interactions. Now, on the same day, Venus is then going to enter into she's going to be leaving your 5th house and moving into your 6th house of your day-to-day habits, your living of your balance between home and work, your mental, physical, spiritual health, well-being. The 6th house is the balance between home and work. And so having Venus enter into the 6th house, it really highlights the relationship of your workspace, of your health, of your daily routines, of your nutrition. There might be these intense emotional dynamics that come with either coworkers or employees that's urging you to address any underlying tensions or these power imbalances. This is going to be a good time to bring harmony and cooperation into your work environment by you addressing any deeper issues that you might have been ignoring or like sweeping under the rug. On a personal level, your health may also come under focus or come under scrutiny at this time, particularly around emotional or psychological health and well-being. So Venus in Scorpio, it encourages you to dig deeper into the connection between your emotions and your physical health. Use this time to investigate holistic or transformative healthcare practices. This can be with a chiropractor or through tapping or sound therapy or through yoga or through meditation or EMDR, any kind of therapy or healing modalities that address both the mind and the body. You might also find yourself reevaluating how do you spend your day in order to bring more depth and purpose to your daily routines. So Gemini, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For exclusive content and deeper insights, check out my Patreon community using the link below. If you are looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the latest updates. So for Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising, the Sun is now going to be moving into your 4th house of home, family, roots, foundation. The 4th house is the foundation of which you build everything upon. It's your personal life. It's your living situation. So having the Sun move into this area of your life brings about all topics about home, family, and emotional foundations also. So when the Sun moves into Libra, you're going to feel this strong urge to create peace and balance within your domestic life. It's going to be a time to focus on your relationships with your family members, especially if there's been tension or an imbalance in any of these arenas that could be with parents or grandparents or children. This is going to be a time to want to mend this or to find a balance in order to heal, because Libra's influence is here to help you smooth over any issues that have come up in order to foster more harmonious and supportive family dynamics. You may also be inclined to make aesthetic improvements within your home, to spruce it up and beautify it, focusing on creating a beautiful and peaceful living space. The 4th house also governs your internal world or your inner world. So this is going to be an excellent period for you to have emotional reflection. You're going to benefit from taking the time to consider, how do you nurture yourself and to those that are closest to you? Now, on the same day, Venus is going to leave your 4th house of home and family, and Venus is then going to shift into your 5th house of children. It's romantic encounters, creative pursuits. It's your inner child. As Venus moves into Scorpio in your 5th house, it heightens the intensity of your encounters with others and these creative projects or the relationships that you have either within yourself and your inner child or with your children. You will be drawn to passionate and transformative connection with your partner or love affairs. Now, this can push you to truly explore the depths of your emotional world, because Scorpio wants to dive in deep. It wants to explore the hidden realm. Any superficial connections, they're just not going to satisfy you at this time. You are going to crave these real, deep intimacy within your love life or within partnership with others. The 5th house also rules creativity. And so this is a wonderful time for you to truly immerse yourself into any artistic endeavors that allow you to express your emotional truth. This could be art or music or painting or sewing, or it's whatever you deem as coming from within and filling that void of beauty and creativity. You might experience this surge of creative inspiration, particularly in the areas that involve an emotional depth and an opportunity for transformation. So this could include writing or poetry or just anything that's using what's on the inside and getting it out. If you have children, Venus and Scorpio can also bring a focus on your bond with them, possibly encouraging you to create deeper, more emotionally fulfilling connections with them. So Cancer, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For exclusive content and deeper insights, check out my Patreon community using the link below. If you are looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the latest content and updates. So for Leo Sun and Leo Rising, the Sun is now entering into your third house. Third house is all about you communicating, and this could be short distance travel, communication with gathering the news information, learning your immediate environment. It's your neighbors, siblings, cousins. It's you connecting with others on your daily. Just basically on your daily. So when the Sun enters into the sign of Libra, you're going to feel this desire for more harmony within your interactions with all of those people that you connect with that are around you. This is going to be a great time for you to improve your communication skills, whether it be through phone, email, text, the information that you bring in, whether it's through media or conversation or gossip. It's wanting to have a better improvement to your communication skills, whether it's through diplomacy in your conversations or in creating a more balanced exchange in your personal and your professional relationships, or like partnerships of you going to work, you connecting with others, you being in the grocery line. You might find yourself engaging in more meaningful dialogue with your neighbors or your siblings or your peers, because the third house also rules short trips and it's about learning. So consider maybe taking up a new course or studying something or exploring your local area, checking out new haunts that you haven't been to. And this is going to be an opportune time for you to align your mind with the fairness and clarity, because it's using Libra's influence to enhance your intellectual and your social connections and finding a balance. Now, on the same day, but just a few hours later, Venus is going to leave your third house of communication, where it's been beautiful words and communication and connection and beauty and harmony. And now she's going to move into your fourth house. So as Venus moves into your fourth house, the focus shifts to home, your family, your personal life. It could be your living situation, property, traditions, not only your house that you live in, but it's city, state, country. It's the foundation of which you build your life upon. And this is also going to include your emotional foundation. Scorpio's transformative energy, it may truly stir up these deep emotions that are related to your family relationships or family dynamics, especially with those that require the need for a healing between you and them. Venus in Scorpio is asking you to truly be honest with yourself and with your loved ones, addressing any like emotional undercurrents that need to be resolved. On a more practical level, you might feel inclined to redecorate your home and bring up like a sense of emotional security and beauty within your space, because Venus governs love and beauty, and it's wanting to make the area that surrounds you more comfortable, more feeling of joy and pleasure as you look around. It's bringing beauty to the space in which you live in. Now, this transit may also bring up themes about how do I resolve these unresolved family dynamics, whether they're childhood wounds that need to be addressed and healed, or you working on how do I heal, how do I work to feel better and more secure with my emotional foundation, and what do I have to heal in order to move forward with building a solid foundation in this area of your life. So Leo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full and new moon astrology consultations. For exclusive content and deeper insights, please check out my Patreon community using the link below. If you're looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates. So for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising, the sun is now moving into your second house, which rules your finances, your resources, your material possessions, your personal values. The second house is my salary, my talents, my skill set, and it's what do I need in order to feel safe and secure. And so with having the sun move into the sign of Libra here, your focus is now going to shift in how do I create fairness? How do I create balance in how I earn and I spend and my value of my personal resources. This is going to be an ideal time for you to reassess your financial situation in order for you to set some new goals or to make adjustments with how do you handle your money? How do you handle your resources? You might also feel a need to pull in and align your personal values with your financial goals. It's like to realign with where you're going and where you like what you want in the end. And so this is encouraging you to work towards a life that reflects what is the most important things to you. Libra's influence on your second house, it brings this focus on balance within your self-worth. Asking, are you valuing yourself appropriately in your career or in your personal life? This is going to be a time to make sure that your self-esteem is aligned with how you present yourself and you handle your own resources. Now, on the same day, Venus is going to leave your second house and she is going to move into your third house. The third house is the house of communication. It's short distance travel. And so Venus in Scorpio is going to bring intensity in your communication style, in your interactions with those that are around you and in your immediate environment. You might find that conversations become more emotionally charged and that you're drawn to these deeper, more meaningful exchanges with others. This can include neighbors and siblings and cousins. This is going to be an excellent time for you to resolve any lingering misunderstandings that you have with neighbors or siblings or close friends, because Venus in Scorpio is urging you to take the deep dive beneath the surface of your interactions and bringing these unresolved issues to the light. Now, on another level, this transit may also encourage you to engage in research or in study, taking a class, taking a workshop, anything that involves like deep emotional or psychological component or in nature. It's a time to explore topics that truly intrigue and also challenge you intellectually, especially themes that are related to psychology or healing or transformation. So Virgo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For exclusive content and deeper insights, check out my Patreon community using the link below. If you're looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the latest updates. So for Libra, Sun and Rising, Libra, this is all about you. The sun is now moving into your first house of your identity. I absolutely love this to you because with the sun lighting up your first house, it's yourself, your identity, your personal development. This is your season to shine. It's going to be all about you. The first house represents your outward persona. The sun's present here brings your personal desires, your goals, your image, all of those topics into focus. I always say that the first house is like your business card or your website. It's the how people can see you. This is going to be an ideal time for you to focus on self-improvement, or whether that's through your appearance or through your health or how you present yourself to the world. Libra's influence here is encouraging you to find a balance between your personal needs and for those needs of others that are around you. It's going to be this time of a new beginning. Consider how you want to show up in the world. How do you want to take action, whether it's in creating the life that you envisioned for yourself or or the goals of how do I manage this? How do I make that happen? With Libra's charm and diplomatic energy of always wanting everything to be fair and equitable, you're going to find that relationships play a crucial role in how you assert your identity, especially just during this period. Now, on the same day, Venus is going to leave your first house and she's going to be moving into your second house of your self-worth, your cash, your property, your skill set. The second house is your finances. It's your attitudes toward money. It's how you support yourself. It's the need for security. And so having Venus moving into your second house, it highlights all of your financial matters or your material possessions and your sense of self-worth. Scorpio's influence here really magnifies and intensifies your relationship with money and resources. And it's pushing you to truly just dig deeper into your financial habits and your goals. You might feel compelled to take some time to reassess, how do you earn, how do you spend, and how do you invest your money, particularly in the areas that involved shared resources and joint finances with other people. This could be business partners, significant others, or this could be exes with alimony and child support. This transit also brings about a focus on your personal values, as in what you truly desire and how do you go about achieving and getting that. Are your financial decisions aligned with your deeper emotional needs? Venus in Scorpio, it encourages you to take more of an emotionally honest approach to your material security. It's ensuring that your actions are in harmony with your personal values. So Libra, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For exclusive content and deeper insights, check out my Patreon community, link using the link below. If you're looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates. So for Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, you now have the Sun moving into your 12th house. So the 12th house is the realm of your subconscious or solitude and spiritual growth. It's the hidden house. The 12th house is dreams, intuition, the Akashic records. It's your ancestors, it's your angels, it's your spirit guides. It's the house of meditation and spiritual retreats, and the house of rest. It's where we withdraw in order to seek solitude, to take the deep journeys, in order to heal and renew from the inside. And so with the Sun illuminating your 12th house, you're going to feel this pull towards introspection and a form of reflection. This is going to be a time that you're going to want to withdraw from the outer world and focus on your inner self in order to heal these past wounds, to gain clarity on your emotional patterns that may be holding you back, like that broken record, either that people have put upon you or that you have said to yourself. And how do I heal my past wounds in order to gain clarity about my emotional patterning that's holding me back, in order to break that cycle? Libra's influence here encourages you to find the peace within yourself, seeking balance between your inner and your outer worlds. This period's also an excellent time for spiritual growth, meditation, exploring your unconscious mind through therapy or counseling or other healing modalities. I would also look into past life regressions. The 12th house is often associated with endings, and so you might feel the need to let go of certain habits or beliefs or relationships that no longer serve you. Now, later at the same day, we're going to have Venus leave your 12th house and move into your first house of your identity. I love this for you because as Venus moves into your first house, it's your personal magnetism, your charm, everything is going to be heightened. I always say that the first house is like your business card, it's your website, it's you being seen, it's your power, your interests, your desires, your goals. And so Scorpio has this energy of a magnet. It either draws in or it repels out. And so it's this passionate energy that's going to be felt strongly in others in how you present yourself and how you interact with others. You might find that you attract attention effortlessly, but you'll also be more inclined to express yourself more authentically, like your true self, even if it feels vulnerable. Venus in Scorpio, it's about encouraging you to embrace your personal power in order to transform how you show up and approach relationships with other people. This is going to be a time to think of yourself as a snake, and you've outgrown this skin, and now it's time to shed the old layers of yourself and to emerge with this deeper sense of emotional honesty. Be mindful of the shadow side of Scorpio. Avoid letting possessiveness or power struggles kind of creep into your relationships. Instead, focus on transforming yourself and your connections for the better in everything that you do. So Scorpio, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For exclusive content and deeper insights, check out my Patreon community using the link below. If you're looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to subscribe so you'll never miss the latest updates and insights. So for Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising, the Sun is now moving into your 11th house. The 11th house rules friendships, community involvement, long-term goals. It's your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and who you network with in order to align yourself or for them to support you with where you're going. It's also your friendship or shared creativity. It's where you get together with others and volunteer or work within the community. And so as the Sun is moving through your 11th house in the sign of Libra, you might feel this stronger desire to connect with others and to contribute to all types of group efforts. This is an excellent time for you to seek out this of the groups in which you are part of and say, I need to reassess, am I in alignment with these social circles? Ensuring that the people that you are surrounding yourself with for support, do they support you or are you only supporting them? It's about finding a balance in the connections, whether it be through friendship or collective activities or where we volunteer or organizations, clubs and groups. It's finding a balance, ensuring that the people that you surround yourself really truly support you on your aspirations and they align with your values that are shifting, growing, and evolving. Libra's diplomatic energy can help you to navigate the group dynamics that and foster these more harmonious relationships with friends and colleagues at this time. The 11th house also governs your hopes, your dreams for your future. So this is going to be a period that you're going to want to focus on your long-term goals. Are your aspirations aligned with your true desires, or are you working on something that's old? I said I was going to do this. This is where I'm going. This is an opportunity that you can refocus, realign. You might feel inspired to collaborate with others on projects that aim to create more fairness or beauty in the world that is in align with where you want to go and what you want to do, the things that you want to, the goals that you want to manifest and the legacy that you want to leave behind. Now, on the same day, Venus is going to leave your 11th house and move into your 12th house. This brings about more introspection. The 12th house for you, it highlights your emotions, secrets, karmic relationships. The 12th house is where we go within. It's how can I heal? How can I renew? The 12th house is the house of isolation and infliction, but it's also rest and recovery. And so you might feel like drawn to relationships that feel faded or emotionally complex during this transit, like karma has played a role, and you see somebody, you just like feel this connection. This is going to be a time that you're going to want to explore your innermost emotional world and reflect on your patterns within love. Like, what does love look like? Self-love, love of a friend, love of others. Because Venus in Scorpio, it encourages you to heal from your past wounds and release the emotional baggage that may be holding you back in forming these deeper connections with others. You might also experience these romantic encounters that feel private or even secretive, or that you might want to keep on the down low. Use this time for inner healing, inner reflection, rather than rushing into new commitments with others. The 12th house also rules solitude, so you might feel the need to withdraw and to focus on nurturing your spiritual and emotional health through yoga, meditation, or just a nice bath. So Sagittarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For exclusive content and deeper insights, check out my Patreon community using the link below. If you're looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the latest updates and insights. So for Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, the Sun is now going to be moving through your 10th house. The 10th house is the top of your chart. It's the pinnacle of. It's all about career, your public reputation, long-term ambitions. The 10th house is your responsibilities. It's sometimes business related. It's what you want to achieve and the legacy that you want to leave behind. And so with the Sun in Libra here, your focus is now going to shift into creating balance and harmony in your professional life. This is going to be an excellent time for you to make some strides within your career, especially in the areas that involve collaboration with others or within partnerships with others. You might also find yourself reassessing, how do you present yourself? Like, how do other people see you? Seeking a more balanced diplomatic approach in your public interactions with others. Libra's energy helps you to navigate any professional conflicts with grace and ease and fairness, so that you don't need to be afraid to step into a leadership role or to negotiate for what you desire. This is an opportunity for you to say, I have the skill set, this is my value, this is my worth, and these are the words that I'm going to use, make these things happen. This is also a period that you can align with your personal ambitions to your higher values, ensuring that your career path, it supports both your material and your emotional needs. Now, on the same day, Venus was in your was in your 10th house of career. She is now going to move into your 11th house. Now, the 11th house is going to bring this intensity within your friendships and your group dynamics. The 11th house is my hopes, my wishes, my dreams, my goals. Who do I align those topics with in order to move forward with? Who are my community? Who are my work associates that I want to share with, or where do I want to volunteer my time? You might find at this time that certain friendships, they take on a more personal and a deeper, more emotionally charged tone. And you're going to be drawn to these connections that offer emotional authenticity, because Scorpio wants you to dive deep. It wants the connection. It wants to uncover the hidden. And so be mindful of power struggles or of hidden emotions within group settings, because Scorpio's influence, it can bring about these unresolved tensions to the surface. And this will be a time that you can align your personal values with those of your social life and your long-term goals. And you might look at, are my friendships and collaborations supporting my aspirations? Venus in Scorpio is going to encourage you to seek out like-minded individuals that share your deeper values and that can help you to achieve your long-term visions. So Capricorn, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For exclusive content and deeper insights, you can check out my Patreon community using the link below. And if you're looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss the latest updates and insights. So for Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising, the Sun is now moving into your 9th house. The 9th house for you represents these cross-cultural experiences, your connections with other people. It's higher education, travel, spirituality, philosophical exploration. It's foreign people, places, and things. It's legal matters and publishing things. And so as the Sun is now moving into the sign of Libra, you're going to feel this desire to expand your horizons, to seek out these new experiences with other people that bring balance and harmony in your life. This is going to be an excellent time for you to focus on your personal growth through learning, whether it's enrolling in a new course or exploring a new culture, a new religion, new philosophies, engaging in spiritual practices that align with your beliefs. Libra's influence here encourages you to seek out fairness and justice within your worldview, making this a time for expanding your understanding, of global issues or connecting with others who share your values. If you are able to travel, this period may bring about these opportunities for trips that really broaden your mind and your perspective and bring peace to you. Now, on the same day, Venus is going to be leaving this house and moving into your career sector. Your 10th house revolves around topics of your public life, your job, your responsibilities. It's your authority. It's your personal ambition. It's where you want to make your mark on society. It's your goals. And so Venus moving into your 10th house on the same day, it shifts your focus into your career and your public life. And this transit is now taking what's going on and it's bringing this intensity and emotional depth to your professional relationships. It's urging you to truly examine the power dynamics that play out within your career. Are your professional connections aligned with your values? Because Venus in Scorpio is pushing you to confront any of these hidden issues Scorpio wants to uncover. It wants to dig deep. And so are there any hidden issues within your workplace, particularly around trust and loyalty, whether it's yours or others? Now, on a broader level, this could be a time that you might want to transform your approach to your career and your public image. You might feel compelled to align your professional goals with your emotional desires, seeking this path that offers both material success and emotional fulfillment for you. So Aquarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For exclusive content and deeper insights, check out my Patreon community using the link below. And if you're looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to subscribe. So for Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising, the Sun is now going to be entering into your 8th house. Now, the 8th house for you represents the realm of transformation, shared resources, deep emotional connections. It's taboo topics. It's the house of deep bonding. It's you sharing space with either family, where we have these deep connections with them, or a business partner, a significant other, and you can also include exes because it's alimony and child support. It's your resources combined with somebody else's. And so with the Sun in Libra, you might be encouraged to find a balance in how do you share your energy with others, whether it's through financial partnerships or emotional intimacy. This is going to be a period that you're going to want to address any imbalances that you feel that you have within your shared resources, whether it's in your joint finances or whether it's in investments or even in those give and take of your closest partnerships or relationships. Libra's influence is encouraging fairness and harmony and beauty and love. So consider how you approach these sensitive areas, because the 8th house is the house of taboo topics, and look for diplomacy and balance. And it's you feeling called to transform in certain aspects of your emotional life, in wanting to release these old patterns that no longer serve you, and embracing these new ways of connecting with others on a more deeper, intimate level. Now, on the same day, Venus is going to be leaving this house and moving into your 9th house. So she's taking this energy and she is moving into the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is deep, it's magnetic, it's intense. And the 9th house is cross-cultural experiences. It's foreign people, places, and things. It's the house of legal matters and publishing. It's the house of study. And so Venus in your 9th house is truly highlighting your desire for deeper emotional connections through travel or through education or through spiritual exploration. It's wanting to connect with other things that are out there, not just here. Scorpio's transformative energy is pushing, it's really pushing you to truly seek out the experiences that challenge your current worldview. This is you connecting with other people who have different religions and thoughts and ideas and beliefs in order for you to expand your emotional depth. This is going to be an excellent time for you to explore new philosophies or spiritual practices. You can take a class or a workshop or go study something, be there, that feel foreign or exotic to you, whether through travel or intellectual pursuits. Venus in Scorpio here is urging you to explore on a deeper emotional aspects of your beliefs and of your values, allowing you to truly take this time to align with not only your heart, but with your higher purpose. So Pisces, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For exclusive content and deeper insights, check out my Patreon community using the link below. If you're looking for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the latest content and updates.